Hey guys, it's Phil Morrison. I help naturally quiet people overcome social anxiety, play to their strengths, and develop a lifestyle which enables them to thrive. Age doesn't equate with life experience. You could have a 60-year-old homebody who doesn't do much. Maybe they've retired, but their whole life they've worked 9 to 5, gone home and watched TV. That individual, in my opinion, could have less life experience than a 19-year-old that's outgoing, plays sports, is pursuing a career of their dreams, going for it in their dating life, spending time with amazing people, traveling, living life to the fullest. Life experience doesn't equate with age because some people avoid life and some people are open to it and embrace. In my opinion, it's best to fully participate and fully immerse yourself in your life. That way, you're going to experience the highs and lows in all areas of life. You're going to find someone great, the relationship might break apart, and there'll be this high and low, and you'll bounce back from it. There'll be times where you make a lot of money, times where your bank balance goes down to zero, then into your overdraft. This has happened to me, and then you'll bounce back from that as well. Times when you move to a new city and you create a new friendship group, getting into sports, new experiences, being disciplined, not avoiding life, not saying to yourself that I'm too scared to go out there and experience negative emotions. I'm too scared to go out there in case someone rejects me, in case I get judged, in case I have to go through an awkward, uncomfortable experience that makes me feel ashamed, makes me feel embarrassed. Being closed off to life. If you're closed off to life, what are you experiencing? You're here right now. For all we know, we're only here once. So why would you go through life closed off when you can be open? There's a guy that I coach once a month. I'm coaching him later on today. And he likes this YouTube channel called Yes Theory. And it's about being more open to life, open to opportunities, really going for it, rather than being closed off, avoiding, and essentially isolating and cutting yourself off from life. This is what so many of us do. And for me, I've experienced the two extremes. So I used to isolate myself from people at all costs. When I was in high school, I had lots of social anxiety. Was the quietest guy in the entire year, was the quietest guy in college as well, and basically was a loner, no friends, wouldn't speak to people. I was closed off from myself as well at that stage in life. I was cut off from my emotions, so I would just feel tension in my chest and stomach, cheeks, jaw. I would feel anxiety. Really, I would experience uncomfortable body sensations, but not much in the way of emotions. Maybe apart from anger at sometimes, occasionally I might feel lonely, I might feel sorry for myself, depression, I felt that. But I was cut off from myself. I didn't know how to have proper conversations where I really connected with people. I just thought conversations were these logical exchanges, transactions, information being exchanged between two people, I didn't understand how to talk with emotions, how to connect to yourself, really express who you are, and find other people that you gel with. I didn't know how to handle confrontation, how to put boundaries down, and I was just cutting myself off because I was so afraid of looking stupid, embarrassing myself. But actually, by cutting myself off, I was experiencing all those things anyway, and I felt so uncomfortable. Because of the stress, anxiety, fear, diet, I used to have bright yellow skin in high school as well. So I got picked on a lot for that. And I didn't feel I could trust people. So I lived a closed off life until the age of 18. And then did a complete 180, a U-turn, a bit like the government did a U-turn and said, let's be open to life. Let's be willing to go out there, participate, immerse myself, and experience whatever it is. If I make a fool of myself, that's okay, because at least I had the bravery to go out there, try something, and see what happened. So that's what I did. I followed people on YouTube, influencers, and read books, personal development stuff, just to motivate myself to go out there, take action, push myself. And in gaining lots of new life experiences, I realized that I was starting to change, chipping away at the anxiety, growing as a person, and looking back all the times when I was in pain, when I got rejected or things might have not gone the way that I wanted to, that actually helped me out in the long run, toughen up and develop resilience to situations, emotions in myself. And it made me more open to life rather than more closed off. What you need to do is get the proof that you can handle your own emotions. You can handle your triggers. You don't need to avoid life. You're wasting your time if you're avoiding life. So much better to go out there and actually live it. So age doesn't equate with experience at all, because in the first 18 years of my life, what did I experience? Well, a hell of a lot less than most people, because I was so closed off. Going to school or college, then watching TV, pretty limited. The world's much bigger than that. So much bigger. There's such a diversity of people, different cultures out there, places, activities, pursuits. So much out there to explore. And really that's what I'm hoping to do in this video, is get you in touch with your inner explorer. And I want you to be encouraged to go out there and explore more in life. Someone that has experienced the limits, the highs and the lows, they've explored a lot more, they're a lot more confident, and they've grown more as a person. It's almost like in your life you're trapped in this invisible shape that's all around you, but you've not experienced where the limits are. You don't know what it feels like. You don't know where the little bumps are, where the gaps are. You have no idea. You've not explored yourself, your emotions, how you're different from other people, your strengths. You've not explored your own psychology. You've not explored what's possible for you, letting go of limiting beliefs, harmful stories that you tell yourself, victim complex. Truly being open to new experiences, new perspectives. Maybe you've just not got around the right people that are uplifting, supportive, your tribe. Everybody has a tribe out there, a community where you're going to feel great, you're going to feel confident just being yourself, have a really easy time connecting with people. Maybe you've just not found your community yet, and that's what you're looking for. But you're not going to find it by random chance. You have to be open to it to find it. So what I'm suggesting is, if you have social anxiety, why not overcome it just to be curious, just to explore and see what's possible for you? Because so much is possible. If you can develop a disciplined routine as well, where you're going for it and committing to success in different areas of your life, health and fitness, you're going to the gym, getting your diet right. You're going to several socials a week, events, to push your comfort zone and meet new people. You're meditating, keeping yourself sharp. You're being more honest and authentic with people, and you're proactively facing your fears and pushing your comfort zone. You're organising your life so that you've got the balance right. And you're seeking out new experiences and adventures. If you're doing this, you will get more confident. And probably just hearing this, you know it's the truth. You know that you getting a wide variety of life experiences is going to make you more confident, is going to help you in social situations, make you feel less anxious. And just knowing that you can handle it is really the key. Because the root cause of all fears is a belief that you can't handle it. And you'll know that if you've read the book Feel the Fear and Do It Anyway by Susan Jeffers, you'll know that this comes from there. The idea that the root cause of all fears is a belief that you can't handle it. For example, you might think, I'm really afraid of going to the gym. Well, why are you afraid of going to the gym? I'm afraid of being on my own in the gym, having people judge me for not being fit and healthy, not knowing how to use the machines. Why are you afraid of that? Because if people judge me and I look stupid, I'm going to feel embarrassed and ashamed. Why are you afraid of that? Because if I feel embarrassed and ashamed, I don't know if I could handle it. I don't know if I could handle that situation. That's the root cause of the fear. But why not test it out? How do you know you can't handle something if you've never experienced it? And what is the actual worst case scenario? You go out there, be brave, make a mistake, a perceived mistake. You go away, build yourself back up, and you go again. If that's the worst case scenario, what's holding you back? Maybe you just need some encouragement, someone to push you and hold you accountable to help you overcome your fears and get to a stage where you know you can handle it. A stage where you feel more at peace, you feel more able to handle fear. Courage is not about avoiding fear and never feeling fear. That's the opposite of courage. Courage is about actually feeling afraid because you're living life and being okay with feeling afraid. That's what courage really is. And I want to encourage you to develop more of that true courage and come away from the narratives that you're supposed to avoid fear and stay in the comfort zone. Because living life in the comfort zone is not really living. You're kind of dead to life and closed off, but you're here now, so live it. And in the spirit of this idea of getting you to explore and be willing and open to try new things, face your fears, grow as a person, adventure. 2 things that I'm going to plug. Firstly, I do a free event every single month in Birmingham. I've done 34 of them to date. I do them once a month from 2 till 4 p.m. on the last Sunday of each month. And it's a coffee social to help you reduce anxiety, make friends, and have fun. And people that join the group typically say they have social anxiety. But by the end of the event, everybody's freely networking. They've come out of their shell. They're really confident because of the way the group is organised. It helps you get things off your chest, whatever's bothering you, connect to other people, change your perspective on your problems, really develop a true sense of confidence and inner security. And of course, it's great for meeting people, making new connections, etc. If you want to come down to an event and brave it, drop me an email and I'll send you a link to my group. You can join it. And nowadays I'm getting between 30 and 60 people at my event. So it's a really great opportunity to come down, get yourself a coffee, a hot drink, fruit juice, be yourself, really connect with people, get more confident. The other thing that I'll plug is the fact that I do one-to-one coaching and I charge £100 an hour. But my offer is that the first session is completely free. So if you want to try my coaching to see if it's right for you, to determine if I can help you out with your issues, holding you accountable, motivating you, setting goals, facing fears, building confidence, better relationships with people, health and fitness, boundaries, and so much stuff. If you want to test my coaching and try it out, I'll let you do the first session free of charge so that you can experience it before deciding if it's right for you. Ask yourself, what is really the worst case scenario? Coming to an event, trying a free coaching session, what's the worst case scenario? Could you handle that? Is the worst case scenario that bad? And what's the best case scenario? Maybe you go to one of my events, you meet your partner, you make some amazing friends, build confidence, and you feel inspired. Maybe you try my coaching and you feel a weight lifted off your shoulders. You feel more connected to yourself. You feel more open, more confident, and you're more accountable and disciplined, and you start to go for it more in your life, commit more and hold back less. Why not go for the best case scenario rather than try to avoid the worst case scenario? A life of going for it, going for the positive rather than trying to avoid the negative. That's brave, so much more fun, and you're going to get a lot more life experience with that attitude. I hope that you got value from this video. If you're new to my channel, consider subscribing to get notified when I release more stuff and do my live streams. Until next time, enjoy the rest of your day.